So, like, you don't know anything about mods. You have no idea about shaders because you haven't played the tutorial.
I've gotten some of them, and it's like, oh, you could change the look, and I'm trying to figure out. It's very advanced.
Yeah.
Well, in the original Destiny, you didn't have to. Like this one, you have to spend your glimmer, your money on it to be able to use the shaders and stuff. Yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah,
It's
you're
not that
always
hard
going
to
to
get.
It's not that big of a deal. Talk to me when you have legendary shards.
Will do.
Talk to me when you're looking for, what is it? The coin of Zir?
Yeah, the
Right.
3 of coin and all that.
Talk to me when you're looking for those.
But it's something where I think it's a Destiny and Bungie's doing a great job where I was not that I wasn't happy, but I played Destiny 1. I was like, cool, you know, I had a nice experience. It's something that I won't be playing again. But this, it has me. And I could tell you for a matter of fact, like I said, I just finished up Telltale Walking Dead on Twitch, and I was like, I don't really feel like doing Walking Dead. I was like, maybe I'll play a little Destiny. I'll play like an hour, do a couple public events. You can't play it for a little bit.
No, you can't.
You really can't play this game for 3 hours later. I go, what the fuck? I have to write essays to apply to a job. Like I have shit I have to do. But it was just that it's that carrot where it's like,
No, it's not. It's just that when you jump in, that's it. You're in. You're in.
but that's the thing, because it was always something. It was like, I'm just gonna get to level 17. Oh, now I'm halfway into 17. Let me just get to 18. And then it's like, oh, I'm almost to the Void Master. I just need to do a couple more public raid. Let me just do a couple more. Oh, now it's unlocked. Let me go do that event. And it's just that nice, like, one more thing, which I don't have a lot in games because, as you know, I'm very story-driven. So this is a new thing for me where I'm like, just one more thing. I want to see this one more time, you know? And it's something where now I'm like, look at my character. I was like, I'm happy how my character is. Obviously, he could be better, you know? And I'm like, and the story, like, you know me, I hate divvying off of the story. But like I said, I'm fairly early, I would say, right? Would you say I'm a little bit early in the story? Midway, what would you say?
No, I would say.
Well, we just unlocked IO, so.
Yeah, you're at IO, so I'm assuming that there's whatever you have to do on IO, which I believe is like 2 story missions. And then whatever comes after that, because there is another story mission that I'm working towards after IO. But I don't know if there's anything after that.
Okay.
I know that it gets fucking crazy, and you will pop 20 before you finish it.
I already popped 20.
Yeah, I know. But the point is the tutorial, and the tutorial teaches you everything you need to know and then gets you into the game, right? 20 is when the game opens up.
That's what people are saying. So and that's the other thing I'm very excited for. I'm excited to see what happens when they're gets to level 20, because I've always heard about raids, and I'm like, cool.
I have no idea what a raid is, right?
No.
Oh, God. You're not on my fire team.
The only reason he knows what it is because Vic used to talk about that all
You're
the time.
you're not.
What
you're-
is a
you're
raid?
not
Can
on
you
my
explain
fire
what a raid
team.
is?
A raid is a very specific set point. It's like a dungeon, right? So in MMORPGs, you have a dungeon that you go into with a group, and you take out the dungeon master, right? So essentially, it's the same thing. You go in there, you fight a swarm of enemies, you just beat them up, right? The problem with Destiny is there's very specific ways to proceed into these dungeons. So you have to do it 100% the way that Destiny wants you to do it. There's no way to trick the system. There's no way to glitch it out. There's no way to cheat. You have to do it the way that Destiny wants you to do it. And if you don't, then you're the weakest link in the raid if you don't know what you're doing. And that's the problem with these raids, is that a lot of times people get kicked out of the fire teams because they have no idea what they're doing. And the other problem is you're not chatting with the other people to learn how to do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes difficult. Now, I hope that they implemented a fire team chat in this game.
It has it. It's stupid because, like, say you play PvP. It'll be like, Nick has entered the fire team chat.
Yeah.
Realistically, you start off in the fire team chat anyway. You know, well, if you're in PlayStation Party chat, you can't talk with the fire team chat.
Yeah.
So either everybody stays off party chat or everybody gets on party chat. The only real ways to make that happen.
So that's the issue, right? Is that nobody ever hops onto the fire team chat because they're all in their own parties, and then they joined our fire team. So we have 2 different fire teams. Or we have one fire team, but 2 different party chats because it's our team and it's their, you know, it's our guys that we play with and it's their guys that they play with. So a lot of times you don't get the kind of like intermingling that you should be getting, right? We should all be communicating with each other in game.
Yeah.
and having a conversation. But if you're going to activate your party chat, then it's not going to work out that well.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
What is the rate? Like, what do you get at the end of the rate? Just
You
amazing
get-
shit?
You get the
You get the best
of the time.
the best at the time gear that will max out your power level. Now called power level, but it's the best gear, right? And you don't just get it just because you completed it. You have a chance of getting it.
Yeah.
So it's not always 100% that you're gonna get an item that's gonna warrant the kind of progression that you want. I mean, this is a grinding game, and that's that's my fear about your excitement about this is that it opens up, yes, but the way in which it opens up is not a way that Peter Anderson likes things to open up. It means that now I can grind for that high-end gear. Now I can participate in raids and I can go on the Crucible and I can do all these things without worry of being too underpowered, so that then I could actually start trying to achieve what are they calling them in the game?
I'm not sure where you're going.
Goals. What are they calling the goals in the game?
They were bounties.
No.
Oh.
What, it's like a new thing. Every time on the bottom of your screen it pops up. A new.
Not the
What's another
achievements.
word for a goal? Give me other words for like a goal that I have. Benchmark. New benchmark. So I have all these new benchmarks that I have to attain, and that's what I'm excited for. It's like, oh man, I can't wait to see what this raid is. I can't wait to see how fast we can complete it. Whereas you are like, what's a raid? And then you go in, and you're like, okay, but I didn't get anything awesome out of it. Well, no, you're not going to get anything awesome out of the first time you do it. Or you might pop an exotic, one of the rarest exotics. You might not. You might just get red.
But that's why they've get you to do that. I guess the example I could give you from Destiny 1, the last DLC, the raid was called Wrath of the Machine. But the thing is, you had to beat it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times because it had a full raid gear. So in order to get like the full gear, matching gear,
The guns.
you only got one piece.
per time.
Not
but-
per time. You got a chance at one piece per time. So you might not get it the next time. You might get an exotic instead of the raid gear.
Yeah, so you're trying to get the raid gear, you got to keep going back and playing it. But back what we were talking about when you're asking about raid, the only one I actually played, I think, was Vault of Glass. So that one, when it opened up, there'd be 3 things, and you had to stand on it to open up the area. So your fire team is 6, you put 2 here, 2 there, 2 there. So you say you got to stand on a pillar to keep it open. Nick stands on the other pillar. I go to the third pillar. You're trying to kill people while standing on a pillar. You have no protection, and you maybe have one other person with you helping you, but it makes you work together. But
Is it?
like you said,
it has to be 6
specifics.
people for a raid.
Yeah, a raid has to be 6 people. It has to be a full fire team. It's designed around 6 people. You can, I mean, you can try.
I mean,
well,
you
no, you
could-
could
you
do
could
the
do
raids.
it, but-
you could do the raids with just 3 people. Like Vault of Glass was designed for the idea of teamwork, right? Like before that, raids weren't designed that way. Raids were like you could possibly complete it as 1 person or 3 people. I think there was another raid before Vault of Glass that I think somebody did complete by himself. Mm-hmm. And that was impressive. It was like, holy shit, how did he do that by himself? But then when Vault of Glass was like, no, you can't do it by
Yeah, because
yourself.
you needed
now.
at least 3
Yeah,
people.
you
Because you
at
need
least
to
3
stand on
people,
all 3 pillars.
right? You need at least 3 people, right? Even by the end of Vault of Glass, right? You still need 3 people, but that leaves 1 person stranded while 2 people are going in, or that leaves 1 person to go in and get something while the 2 people are out there defending themselves, and this guy is completely alone trying to do something while his vision is closing in on him. So it's all about teamwork and cooperation. That's what that's what the raids are all about.
Yeah, I mean, once it drops, you'll see it. Again, it's a PvE part of it, so I wasn't huge into that, but it's fun. I'm just curious to see, will the game get stale like Destiny 1 did?
Well, that's the thing. Like, eventually, right, you get, like, I participated in Nightfall events. I participated in raids. I participated in all of that stuff, right? It wasn't until my friends started to not play or that we started having conflicting schedules where they would be off and I would be on or whatever it was that I was like, all right, this isn't fun anymore just playing with a bunch of random people. Like, I wanted to play with my buddies. I didn't want to play with random people. That's why I'm saying we've got 6 people.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what happened with Destiny 1. He's like, oh, get Destiny 1, I'm getting it. You won't get it. So, of course, I got it. And then he stopped playing. So then I'm like, okay, I'm stuck alone. I don't want to play. Then this one day I just happened to be on Twitch and they were doing like a whole big fundraiser thing. So I was like, you know what, this is kind of cool. The community's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So then I met some people, you know, that I had people to play with. So I'm like, all right, it's not as bad again. But,
Yeah.
You know, if you didn't have people to play in Destiny 1, it was...
Yeah, if you don't have friends to play alongside with, like the idea is community, right? And yeah, you can go out there and join another community. That's fine. That's well and good, right? But if you go in with the people that you're already playing with, or the people that you already have like this kind of like familiarity with, then it becomes like, all right, Pete, you take care of that. Joe, take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
Me and so are gonna hit this. Girly one, go over there. You know what I'm saying? All these, different people. Like,
Yeah,
all
you
right,
kinda
we
have
can
roles.
communicate, right?
Yep.
And now it's like I'm not just telling some random dude go over there. Now I'm telling my friends, all right, this is how the plan of attack. And it's like, all right. But
That
what if
sounds
we?
cool.
You get what I'm saying? Like that becomes cooler when you have 6 buddies
Mm-hmm.
to play. When you don't have 6 people to play, then it's like now you're talking to strangers and trying to order them around.
Yeah,
But
they're not going to listen to you. They're going to do what they want.
Yeah, they
and
can do what they
now
wanna
you
do.
just wasted 2 hours of your life.
Food for thought. Does that have 30 minutes on it, right? Or will it be?
oh yeah, that's right. It is gonna shut off. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm in love with Destiny 2. I'm afraid for what's gonna happen after that. Those are my thoughts. That's it. It's redundant. The story opens up in the same exact way. Fallen, Hive,
Take it.
Vex, and then Cabal. That's the same exact format, right? Adds a little surprise at the end. Not that at the end, but at the end of IO adds a little surprise. Not going to spoil it for anybody. So it's formulaic, and I'm still worried about how it's going to progress. Like I want my interest in it to be kept long lasting. So that's the only fear I really have with it, to be honest.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm very positive on it right now. Oh, don't worry, I'll keep mindful all the time. I'm very positive of it right now. I hope that it continues. It still has me, and I was worried when I hit 20. I was like, oh, this is done. But now that I still have the story to complete, and then maybe you said it opens up, I'm very intrigued to see how it opens up and everything that transpires.
It doesn't open up story-wise. It doesn't open up gameplay-wise. You've already experienced that. It opens up because now you get to participate in all these different activities.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's what that means.
What we're going to have is, I guess, Tuesday we'll probably, right? Tuesday was your off day?
Yeah.
We'll hopefully finish the story Tuesday because then the Nightfall is going to be opening up. And
Yeah.
then the raid will be opening up.
That's my goal. My goal right now is to get this all done by Tuesday so that then I can participate in the Nightfalls and the raids and all that stuff.
Sounds like we have a Tuesday planned.
Well, I don't. I'm probably not going to be playing with you guys. I'm probably going to be still working on all this stuff.
We're already at 20, so
Yeah.
we got that part down. It's getting the level up. We're already close on that. Obviously, I'm assuming the story will put us to where we need to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can follow all that on twitch.tv/ImprovCapitol stream. Thank you guys for watching Tuesdays and Thursdays episode of the Improv Gaming Gamescast. We come to you every Tuesday and Thursday with little 10 to 15 minutes,
Better
sometimes
hurry up.
longer. I know, I got this.
No, you don't.
How
You're
long do I
looking at
got?
the wrong clock.
How long do I have?
You got 15 seconds.
15 seconds. Thank you guys for watching Sunday Live Show, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday, Thursday. And as always, game on.